Hey APUSHers, let's chat about another essay prompt from the 2024 APUSH exam. We're looking at LEQ number 3 from set 2, which was all about how migration impacted the Western United States from 1820 to 1898. Again, in this prompt, we have a huge range of time from 1820 to 1898, so there is so much you could have addressed here, simply talking about the impact of migration. So you want to make sure that you're addressing the skill of causation in this essay. I tried to think through what were maybe some of the most common things that students would have written about, and I came up with these 5 body paragraphs. However, you may have done others. So the idea of increased conflict was, I'm sure, one that many of you addressed, whether you were talking about increased conflict with Native Americans or increased conflict with Mexicans. Any of that would have worked. Additionally, economic expansion of the region would have been huge. So talking about the various mining developments or railroad developments, all of that would have worked here. Environmental consequences. This one may not have come to mind for some of you, but definitely would be a great body paragraph talking about the decimation of the buffalo, the deforestation that happened. Even the Dust Bowl can be attributed to this. Debates over slavery would have also included. As expansion to the west it continued, there was increased debates over whether that land would be allowed to have slavery or not. And then finally, social and cultural ramifications. So thinking more about how did this westward migration impact the peoples that lived there, and even adding in the idea of immigration from other nations would have worked really well. So finally, let's go through a couple thesis statements that may represent what you had, or maybe you had something different, but talking about how migration profoundly influenced the United States by driving economic development, transforming cultural and environmental landscapes, and intensifying conflicts. There's, you have my 3 body paragraphs explicitly mentioned. Now this next one includes the idea of ranking. It tells the most significant effect. So while rapid economic development and environmental destruction influenced the Western United States, the most significant effect was the increased conflict and displacement of Native Americans and Mexicans. So you didn't have to get to the ranking with that, but it definitely would have elevated your thesis statement and lended itself to getting the analysis point. So if you chose this essay, let me know how it went for you. What evidence did you include? Did you have any other body paragraph topics that I didn't mention here?